preview.
What could be more better than starting your day with Pringles or chips? So yummy, right? But there's much more than just its yummy taste. Have you ever wondered, or do you know, why potato Pringles chips are always shaped like the way it is? Guess for some time. There is a big architectural reason behind this. The spatial shapes in which Pringles are carved are known as hyperbolic paraboloids in mathematics. A hyperbolic paraboloid is a shape like a saddle. Saddle is a point, generally speaking, where the minimum and maximum meets each other. It is represented mathematically by this equation: z equal to y square b square minus x square by a square, where x and y are just the normal planes to each other. The major reasons are that this interesting shape prevents line of stress from forming, preventing the natural crack to occur unless some high external forces are applied. This helps in transporting it from one place to another. Also, there is no center of symmetry, and hence if it breaks in different directions with different shapes. These properties helps in transporting these Pringles to large distances, thus making it economical. Also, this interesting shape helps in good stacking. You can say good packing, as the shapes fit into each other, making it more economical to transport it or to pack it into a container. So the next time you eat Pringles, do remind yourself about this science. There are great examples of this in architectural buildings, like this one is Scotiabank Standard Dome in Canada. This one is Scandinavium in Sweden. This one is London Velodrome. Well, this one is about Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so many of you have known about Pythagoras theorem for years, maybe from grade 8 or 7. But for those who do not know it, let's see it for a second. Pythagoras theorem states that the square of the hypotenuse, the longest side of the right angle triangle, or you can say opposite to the right angle, is equal to sum of the squares of the other two sides, as you can see in this figure. But very few of you would know about who discovered the Pythagoras theorem. If you go according to directories on internet, there are much more explanations that Indians and Babylonians were knowing the Pythagoras theorem before the Pythagoras actually proved. You can see this in Sanskrit writings in Bodhayana scripts in Hindu religion. But then, what's exactly and who exactly discovered it? You will be exclaimed to know that people in ancient Britain were knowing this theorem 2000 years before Pythagoras was able to actually prove it. A magnificent example of this is found in the stonehenge that was built by ancient Britons. The rate of construction actually began around 3000 BC, and Pythagoras proved it in around 500 BC. You can actually see the gap. The geometry of Stonehenge is really interesting. It also contains rectangles which then split in half diagonals, forming a perfect Pythagorean triplets, 5:12:13 triangles. The Pythagorean theorem was also used for constructing perfect right angles. The The 8 lines radiating from the rectangle also perfectly align with the important dates in the Neolithic calendar and predicting summer and winter solstices and other space events. It is now widely believed that people of those times were our ancestors were not only brilliant engineers or brilliant craftsmen, but were also brilliant mathematicians. Please like and subscribe the channel as it motivates us to improve the content day by day. Please share this video as much as you can, as this is the best thing you can do for learning.